20-year-old man is given a 2-year suspended sentence for having sexual intercourse with a 13-year-old girl.
Girls are traditionally socialized to obey, authority, not to speak up. Children are to be seen and not heard is often a message that we heard growing up as children.
A common thing amongst Caribbean culture, which is Cayman has taken that on, is the acceptance of minors with older persons.
Oh yeah? That young people are, specifically young women, getting into relationships with older men in order to be able to gain access to having some of these things. So whether it is a cell phone or new clothes or ride in a new car, these are things that we're seeing them trade sex for.
Because we often don't think of boys as victims, they become often the unheard victims.
Another area of vulnerability, and I would think that this would more go with our boys, even though I'm not deluded enough to think that our girls are not involved in gang activity as well, is the drug culture that exists.
Often there's the stigma of homosexuality when it comes to boys. If the male is a perpetrator, they don't want to be considered or labeled a homosexual.
I've seen families where it is prevalent within the family itself. Numerous family members are engaged in it. Numerous family members have suffered under it, and everyone knows what's happening, but they will go as far as to grab their children and close the door and lock themselves away when they know what's happening and pretend it's not happening.
Contrary to what some people may believe, it's not something that's new, and it's not something that is totally imported. We have some pretty deep historical ties to this issue, which is part of the reason why it makes it so uncomfortable to talk about it.
Sexual abuse of children is one of the social issues that needs more attention, more attention, more attention, more attention, more attention, more attention.